Hello Cules, it's Pablo here and welcome back to Barca Universal. Barcelona take on Ferencvaros away in the Champions League, and we know, guys, that a victory will essentially put us in the Champions League round of 16 and as top spot. It's exactly what we want, it's what we need to progress in this competition, but it's another away test, it's another tough game away from home in the Champions League that Barcelona turn up to with plenty of absences, lots of players missing, lots of players resting, so expect a heavily rotated Barca side. Everything's coming up here in the match preview, so let's get started. And this one will be coming to us live from the Puskás Arena over there in Hungary, so you'd feel for Ferencvaros they will be quietly confident having a home victory against Barcelona. If we are to rotate, then they probably will feel, look, we got at them at the Camp Nou with a full team. Can we get at them when they heavily rotate? That will definitely be in the back of the Hungarians' mind. Having said that, Barcelona also rotated away to Dynamo Kiev, and we said the same thing about Dynamo saying, well, can they get us then? And they did absolutely nothing. Barcelona dominated them, the sub-team ran all over them. So it will be really interesting to see what happens out there tomorrow evening. So let's start with the home side actually for this fixture. It is going to be, of course, Ferencvaros, the Hungarian side, and we don't really know what to expect because this is a very, very similar fixture to the Dynamo one in many, many ways. And I say that because, yes, Ferencvaros are doing very well in their domestic league. They also impressed at the Camp Nou, just like Dynamo did. Dynamo also top of their league, Ferencvaros top. They came to the Camp Nou and did really well, in my opinion, for large parts of the game, despite coming away with a pretty sour result. And I'd also feel, guys, that in this game, seeing Barcelona's squad list, seeing how many players we've got rotated, that they will have a real chance of getting at Barcelona. But also, like Dynamo Kiev, they'll have to actually perform, and Dynamo really did not. They did themselves no justice whatsoever. They were awful against us when they had a real chance to get our fringe team. But the Barcelona players came in, and they did very, very well. And you'll see again in my predicted lineup that, again, Barcelona are going to be rotating. There's going to be a lot of players coming in. But they're good players. They're good young players, and if Ferencvaros can't compete with them, they are going to be in for a few problems. However, if you were to give a positive of Ferencvaros, it would be that you'd feel they can get at our defence. And I want to go back to that fixture at the Camp Nou because also Dynamo caused our defence many issues. And maybe it's just the fact that Piqué and Lenglet aren't playing together. Maybe that's a positive for Barcelona. Maybe we are just better when they're not there because Ngwen for Ferencvaros caused us several issues at the Camp Nou. He hit the crossbar. He came very close to putting Ferencvaros in the lead on multiple occasions. You saw the red card that Piqué got at the Camp Nou. Ngwen caused that. His pace gave us nightmares in behind. So Barcelona, Mingueza, they're going to have to be really alert to keep him at bay. But Ferencvaros, like Dynamo, feel they can come here, get something good from the game, but Dynamo just didn't execute their game plan. So Ferencvaros, it's all down to them to be seeing, well, can we go out there and put in a good performance? Can we cause Barcelona problems in behind for what will be a rotated side? Because this result here for Ferencvaros could be absolutely huge, because if they get a point, if they get a win even, they'll be in a great position to actually qualify for the Europa League, so you'd expect them to be up for it. Moving swiftly on to Ronald Koeman's Barcelona then, and also it is quite hard to predict for us in terms of thinking what's going to happen in tomorrow's game because we have many aspects to discuss. And look, I think the first thing that we can say is that there is going to be a lot more rotation. We've seen that in our squad list, we've seen it with the news that's been coming out. It looks like Koeman is going to be rotating a lot again. I'm quite happy with that. Hopefully we're going to be seeing a lot of impressive performances from our young players once more, and that is definitely something we're looking for in this Barcelona side. But I do want to mention the fact that Barcelona go to Hungary tomorrow knowing that a win really qualifies us for the top spot in the Champions League, and that is important because we don't want to be dropping points tomorrow and then having to play a big game against Juventus and try and hold on to that top spot. That's not what we want. So I think the objective, despite the rotations, despite the rest, despite the fact that this feels like quite a meaningless game for Barcelona, we've got to keep in our minds the players have got to impress and understand that we need a win here. We want top spot. Of course, we'll hope Juventus drop points, but I highly doubt it's going to happen. Barcelona need to go out and win this match like we did against Dynamo, and we've got to get that top spot in the Champions League. I thoroughly believe that if we get a win here, we'll have it. Juventus will need to come to the Camp Nou and get a big victory away from home, which I cannot see them getting. So a win tomorrow for Barcelona would see us there. But away from result and away from all of that, I also want to see performance, and I want to see the players who come in keeping that run of form going for Barcelona, because we are on a decent run right now. We do want to get a good streak going. And as I said in yesterday's video, guys, the win here, it could be valuable because Barcelona right now, we are on a good run of form. I know we've only won 2 games in a row, but it's been 2 good 4-0 wins, clean sheets, impressive performances. And it'll be valuable here for Barcelona to go out, get a clean sheet even. I say that's a highly doubtful for tomorrow, a clean sheet, but hey, you never know. Maybe Ngwen has an off day, maybe Ferencvaros don't cause us that many issues. Maybe Mingueza really impresses again. If we could get a win, that'll be really, really valuable. But regarding performance now and players coming in, I have actually been really impressed with how Ronald Koeman's managed his squad, because if you look at his squad list again here, as you guys can see, many absences. Ter Stegen, Coutinho, Messi, all didn't train today. They're not going to be playing. And I just think, to be fair to Ronald Koeman, and something that I'll always give him, is that he's a brave coach. He's got charisma. He's constantly proving that he's a brave guy and he's not afraid to make big decisions. And that is a breath of fresh air for a Barca coach. You know, I'm not going to say he's the best manager we've ever had. We know he's not. We know that he maybe lacks tactical aspects or that he's not playing certain players. But to be fair to the guy, he's got clear ideas. He came into a difficult time at Barcelona, and he's doing a pretty good job in my opinion. And now that we have seen that squad list, we just got to think about who's going to be out on that pitch tomorrow, because I am looking to see several changes, several young players on that pitch, and hopefully some really good performances. I think we can rely on the players that come in to do a really good job there, hopefully play their way, hopefully control that game, and guide us to these 3 points. So let's take a look at my predicted lineup then for tomorrow's game, and this really is up in the air again. When Koeman releases a squad list like this, it's anyone's game really, but this is what we think we've come together with, and what we think we could be seeing in tomorrow's fixture. Neto is going to be in goal, no Ter Stegen in the squad list. He is rested, as are several other players, so Neto back in between the sticks. This guy was really good for us earlier on in the season, so let's see what he's got. At right back, Serginho Dest I've put. For some reason, I can see Koeman resting Dest. I imagine he would want to, but we don't have another right back right now. And I look over the squad and I can't really see an alternative. So Dest starts for me. At left back, I've gone for Junior Firpo. Alaba could certainly start. Maybe that means we'll see Junior on the right. But hey, I think Junior is going to be getting some football either way, and maybe Jordi Alba will be rested again, which is of course very good for him. At the half defence, I've gone for Mingueza starting yet another game, and I've put him next to Frenkie de Jong. Longley is the only other centre back in the squad. Thank God he's fit. No Araujo, no Umtiti, so I've put de Jong back there. In midfield, I've gone for Pjanic and Alenya. This again is an interesting one. I think not Serginho Dest. I think Sergio Busquets is someone who could certainly play in this fixture. I highly doubt Koeman is going to be benching him 2 games in a row. But then who does he take out? Does he take out Alenya for this sort of game when he's been so impressive of late? Does he take out Pjanic, who again hasn't been getting that much football either? I'm not so sure. And then the front four is maybe the thing I'm most confident on, but let's see what Koeman goes for. I've gone for Trincao on the right, who I'm almost certain is going to start. I've gone for Pedri in the number 10 role, simply because I don't think Koeman likes playing many minutes of football without Pedri in the starting lineup, so let's see if he can impress again. Of course, no Coutinho. Griezmann could play there, but I've gone for Pedri. On the left, I've gone for Dembele. I think Dembele and Trincao are certain starts for this fixture. And up front, I've gone for Martin Braithwaite. This is an interesting one, because Braithwaite's also started the last 2 games, like Pedri, like Mingueza. But I think we're going to be seeing Braithwaite out there tomorrow. He's been in good form of late. Let's see if he can get himself another goal. That'll be great. And on to my match prediction for tomorrow's game. Again, very, very difficult to predict, but I've gone for Ferencvaros 1, Barcelona 3. I think we can go out there and get some good goals. I look at the front 6, the front 4 if you like. It depends on the way you look at it. But Barcelona, usually in the attacking areas of the pitch, have a lot of quality. And I look at tomorrow evening at Trincao, even Alenya and Pjanic from midfield, Dembele, Braithwaite, even Pedri, their linking play. And we've got players who can turn the game in our favour. If we play like we did against Dynamo with Dest helping in the attacks also, there's no reason why we can't have a fun game tomorrow. I just say, guys, it all really depends on Ferencvaros, because if they play poorly, if they play like they did, like Dynamo did even, when we played them away from home, then it'll be quite comfortable for Barcelona. But if Ferencvaros turn up like we expected Dynamo to do, then it's going to be a tough fixture, because they'll be really up for it against Barcelona's second string side, and that could cause us issues. But whatever happens, guys, I want to see some performances. I want to see the young players on show. I trust them to impress again. They usually do, and that's what we've got to be able to hope to see tomorrow evening. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys, because that is where the preview is going to come to an end. We'll be back here after tomorrow's game within 2 hours of full time to discuss what we saw. So I'll see you guys then. Enjoy the game. Hopefully you enjoy the match preview. Leave your thoughts down below as always, and goodbye.